Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ashen Trials, Week 2, Oboy versus Lotus. On our first set, the Lich should be an interesting matchup here. We're in DD, so very small arena to work with here. We're going to see Demonize how well he can orchestrate a win here as the first hit commences on Fern. Demonize doing a good job. Fern trying to go to main here. Focusing, trying to do a loop around. Back into the barn, trying to get it with the skulls. Fern ducks, goes back around. Alexandro able to assist in a hit here, making it just that much harder and that much longer for this down. Right now, Fern doing a great job here. See if we can get this. Ooh, Demonize able to pick up the pallet quickly with things there, able to get Fern down and be able to get the first punish. Village hook nonetheless. He had Corrupt, but Corrupt is done and over with. Trying to figure out his next pursuit here. That's going to open the door on the second floor of D&D, making sure they can get to the bar as soon as humanly possible. Opens up the second door too, a common play for killers in this particular level here. Looking around, looking for his next one, and finds them. Slowly sends a ball out there to see if he can find somebody else. Heading to the second floor of the saloon, able to fly by Lara, trying to put fireworks, not working, but at the same time gets hit. He's gonna probably go through the window on the other side, the second floor. They're trying to get Fern out of the hook, unsuccessful, but also Demonize unsuccessful too, and trying to hit. I believe that was Metro. Yeah, he's gonna stay with this. Most likely, he's gonna want Fern to take that second hook, then later try to do a 3v1, hopefully here. Fern still on hook and loop. Oh my goodness, Lara is down. Oh, Demonize able to get a hit from afar. What a sniper shot. Not quite sure where Lara went down though. As they were able to get 2 gens completed. Fern on their second hook state. Oh, Laura, there you go. They are dragging their bodies in front of the saloon here. Trying to make a play here. I think Demonize wants to stay with Fern, make sure they see the entity in the sky. And they're going to go for another drop play to see if someone was going to pick up Laura. Laura underneath a pallet here. Oh, Metro able to take Fern down and out of that particular hook. Now they're going to do a 1-1 against Fern to get them out of the game as soon as possible, make this 3v1 possible. Once again, 2 gens have it done, 3 gens remaining here. We're going to play peekaboo 50-50 on a pallet. Fern wins that round as she goes around again, playing peekaboo. The skulls try to get her. She ducks out of it, but gets hit eventually. Fern is down. Demonize able to take Fern down. As they get hooked, they will have a personal place in the world of the entity as they go up to the sky. It's a 3v1. Only 2 gens done. Not sure how close they are to getting another gen. I'm looking around here. The closest we got right now, it's about 15%. And I think Demonize realized where that is happening. Tries to get it around the corner and a hit. That doesn't work in his favor. Tries again with a peekaboo over the window. That doesn't work either. He's in full chase. Going for Meto. Meto doing a great job maneuvering around the jungle gym. Goes over the window. Nice fastball over that. Trying to play the pallet. Picks up with their ability to maneuver around it. Let me tell you, Metro doing a fine job getting around there. Finally gets a hit. And able to go forward here. Doing a great chase here. Meto showing Demonize all around this map. And every crevice is probably taken down from here, not able to get the pallet on time. They are down. That's going to be a pickup and a hook. That'll be the third hook save for this team with 2 fresh. Demon's doing a great job at adding pressure, making sure everyone gets a fair chance to the hook. He is really hoping to get somebody else on that hook, and maybe probably to get Metro out as soon as they get unhooked. Trying to get that 2v1 right after. And right now it happens that Meadow gets off the hook. Yeah, he's going to do a 1v1 personal with Meadow, make sure that they get out of this game as soon as humanly possible. It'll be up to Lara and Alexandro to get those gens done. Meadow's doing a fine job escaping, maneuvering, and getting out of it as another miss goes over a window. Demon Eyes must be a bit flustered by now. Oh, same place and same result. As you go around that corner, does not make it. Goes underneath the pallet. Nobody there is there to save them. So doing a fine job. We're gonna get this hook right here. We're gonna get going here. We're trying to find the other two. We have done a great job maneuvering. I know Lara, who plays Laura, went down earlier but was able to get picked up here. The gen up top on the second floor has been done with. 3 pistons are going. Killer able to put it down, maybe about 50% most likely. I thought I heard some footsteps near the main, so maybe going back up to get that. Yeah, he's gonna try to get Meadow out of this game, make it easy, 2v1. And get this game over with sooner than later. Metal is running for their lives to go in the back end here, able to pick up the pallet with their abilities, go around the corner, and again the same result as Metal X goes down, and they will have a personal place up in the entity. Another gen is done. 3 gens done, 2 gens remaining. And we're gonna keep on going here. Great job by Demon Eyes getting these survivors out of the way quick, fast, in a hurry. But let's give it up for the survivors. Able to get 4 gens done with 1 gen remaining here. Good job on them. Not sure if they're going to be able to get that last gen done. It's going to be vastly harder here, especially now Laura's been figured out. Trying to get through as he vaults over the window by flying over it. Pallet gets drawn on Killer Shack. Killer takes out the pallet. Gonna go full-fledged on Laura. If he's able to take Laura down, this is gonna be next to impossible to get any more gens done. Able to take the pallet, make sure it does not drop on them. They're gonna take the skulls. They're gonna get a hit. Laura's gonna try to get the pallet again. Does not work in her favor as she down. And now they're going to put on a scourge hook. Let's just, why not, make it as hard as we can for the survivors. As on their first hook here. All they need to do is get Alexandro to get this 4K1. Now there's 3 things we can do here. We can try for the save and get their teammate out of the hook. We can work for a gen. Get 1 gen complete, making it even harder for the next killer. Or I'm sorry, for the other survivors when they do the switch. Or we can try to luck out with the hatch. Hatch is a high level of difficulty to get that. Every killer knows where the hatch is going to be as soon as the game ends on that part. Getting your partner, I don't know, might be the odds in your favor, but then you're just going to cause another chase because he knows exactly where they are and where you're going to be. The better option may be the gen here. So we're going to have to wait and see what's the end result here. As Alessandro has the time. Lara's still on first hook, about to be on second hook now. Whatever gen he is working, I hope it is progressing. Let's see if we can see an outcome yet. It looks like he's walking away from the looks like he's gonna go for the save here. as the killer thinks he's in one of the gens working on it, able to take Laura off the hook. Killer knows coming full force here. Not sure he's going for it. He's going to get hit Alexandra. And he's not forgetting about Laura. Yeah, he's going to go full-fledged on Laura. She already is in 2 hook states. This makes it that much easier. Already going to pull up knowing Alexandra is nowhere near him. And going to get this hook and get them out of the game. He needs to go to the other side of Killer Shack. That is where the hatch is going to be. If the survivor were to have a chance, they would be right next to it. Hatch opens, hatch closes. And we know where the next survivor is. He's glowing red, and looks like this is going to go down. Boom.
Join me in death.
And there is your 4 game. Very nicely played by Demon Eyes. I think the survivors did a tremendous job. I think Demon Eyes just knows the killer very well and very skilled in that killer. We're going to have to see how the switch up goes. Give us a few minutes as we get that coordinate. All right, we're back at the second half of set 1. This time, Lotus will be the killer. Metox is the killer. This should be interesting. Oboy is the survivors here. Already, Metox is able to grab or see somebody. Looks like it's numero 10. Doing a little full chase here, doing his best. Oh, almost got firecrackers to the face, but did not work in their favor. Able to hit him with one of their abilities. They're going to climb over the window, turn left. Not sure if he's going to take out the door. No, he's going to fly across the corner here. Very determined to take number 10 down. Going to make sure that he does not get the pallet dropped on him. Oh, wait. Hold on a sec. Mario is in front of them, able to take a hit for number 10. Okay, he's going to take Daimaro out of the game here. Try to get a second hit. We're near the poo-poo, I call the poo-poo place with the quarter john on the side here. Able to take pallet, taking them to the corner here, able to get that person down. This is going to be their first hook stay here. Right now, all I can see is Matt is working on a gen. He got off of it though. Dystopia working on a gen. Gonna see if they can see if they can get somebody. Oh, and does. He gets 2. He's gonna take this gen first before he goes for them. He's probably gonna send the minions out to see if he can get a hit off of it. Oh no, head here. They're gonna go through main. Come across the first floor, probably in the back. He's trying to fly there. Able to still see 2 survivors as one goes up. I believe that was Matt is going up to the second floor, but he's going to be in full chase of Damario. And they're doing a great job at this chase, but still we haven't got a gen done here. We got to get a gen done here. All right, he's doing a good chase, doing a 50-50 across a pallet here. Pallet is gone. Looks like they're going to take him back in the corner, and Medox is trying to get that 3v1 sooner than later as the chase is still on. A pallet there, but with the abilities, able to make sure that pallet doesn't go down on him and able to take him down. Very impressive. Nicely done. We'll find a score check in the process, but Mattis is able to get the gen as he's at 99%, and 1 gen is done. Dystopia off their current gen at the moment. Good job on them to get that 1 gen done here. Mario is still on the hook with 2 hook states. Abilities out there to see if he can find somebody else within the ball that he sent out there, not able to. He's going to send his minions out, maybe. Destroy his palace. Going to take enough time off that by the time he gets to Daimayo, he's going to get him. Oh, get 10,000 lumens to the face. And now, almost lost him here, but able to get him back. He's getting to the back of the house, going in the front of the house. Able to pick up the pallet and take him down. I saw number 10 try to take the hit for him, but did not work in their favor. And gets picked up. He's going to go to the hook and see the great entity in the sky. Me, oh my. And we have gotten 2 gens done, so not too bad here. But to make Tycon, they're gonna need 2 more gens. WinCon is anything above 4K1 for Lotus. Doing a great job here, applying the pressure, always being around, not letting Oboy get any type of comfort. That's the biggest thing here. As he's in full chase right now with Mavis, as they try to get around here to get a pallet down, doesn't go back to the pallet. Maybe try to drop the other pallet, but the abilities of the Lich were unable to do that. Takes the hit, runs forward. We're going around this. This is a big jungle gym right here, but they're going around it just right in the right angles here. Able to put the pallet down, but gets a hit in the process. Mattis goes down. And then we're going to get this hook stage. This is going to lead to number 4 overall, but 2 fresh. Once again, Mitox is doing a great job here, applying the pressure, adding it on. Only 2 gens done, 3 remaining, making it just difficult and a nightmare for Oboy to get any type of decorum here. Able to see 1, probably gonna hunt this down. We're gonna gotta see who this is. I think he got a hit off of that. I think that was number 10 on the side there. Yeah, just around the corner on the 2nd floor. He's going to try to hop over the window. Does it successfully, but the chase is still on. And a good chase at that. Oh, but Medox peels off, goes for somebody else instead. He can hear somebody, but can't quite see them. Oh, no, I think that's Mattis on the hook there, crying her life away. He's gonna stick with this. He wants Madness to die to make it a 2v1, make it easier for us. As now numero 10 in a bad situation here. He uses the ability to keep the pallet up. Can't go back to it. Gets hit and he is down. Numero 10. This will be his first hook state, 3rd fresh. This will lead to D5. This will lead to number 6 with 3 fresh. A great job here. We got 2 gens left. If they're able to complete 1 more, that would leave the Tycon. Or if he's able to hook the rest right now without another gen being done, that would leave the winner to Lotus for the set. Lotus chasing through. Oh, gets him while jumping over the pallet. Numero 10 is taken. He is gonna be on hook now. This will be 7 with 3 fresh. Good job. 2 gens remaining. Now, they were able to get number 10 off the hook here. Dystopia working on a gen, but it's only at 25%. Not sure if they're gonna have enough time to get that gen done to get that Tycon going. Oh no, Dystopia found out. And oh no, instead we're gonna go straight to number 10, knowing he already has 2 hook states, 1 away from dying. And gets them on. Oh my goodness, sends the minions out to play, and they get him right in the back here. He's going to get this hook, which is going to cause a 2v1 into play. It makes it next to impossible to get gens done. But I can hear a gen that's pretty close to being done here. Oh, it looked like it. Not as close as I thought. Looks, yeah, 55% with 3 pistons going like that. And now we are down for 2. Oh boy, going to have to work very well together. Try to at least get a Tycon here. Mavis with 1 hit on them. Dystopia still fresh. We're gonna have to see how this plays out. Look, the gens are pretty far, and then we have a gen on the 2nd floor of main, and then we have them at the noose fight. They're gonna have to play this just right here. I think I just saw Dystopia try to get the gen at the bottom next to main. Doesn't work out for him. He's leaving trails here. Metrox doesn't know quite what to do or what to go for, what to commit to. He knows if he commits to chase his Dystopia, who's fully healed, this is going to be very difficult. Instead, he opts to go for the hit on the gen here. I think he'd rather have Madness if he can. And he will, as he goes full-fledged on Mattis here, knowing that he just needs to get 1 hit to take them down. Going to the other side, trying to play mind games here, figure out where Mattis is, finds them, works it out in their favor as he holds the pallet and takes Mattis down. And Mattis is going to the entity in the sky. Dystopia needs to get this gen done to get a Tycon. This is very important, very valid. I don't think he's going to get it done. He's in trouble, folks. I don't even know why we are trying to go for that gen, knowing that they're... Oh, no, actually, please, excuse me. He is going to get the hatch here, make sure that there is no escape in sight. And that leads to a 4K2 with Lotus winning that particular set. I have to talk to the ref to figure out. I believe, hold me to it, they have a -1 due to lateness. So we'll have to see to make sure that they've won that entirely or that becomes a icon. So we'll be right back as we get prepared for the 2nd set, which will be Demogorgon. So it should be very interesting. Be back momentarily. All right, welcome back to Ashen Trials here on week 2. Oboy versus Lotus here. Set 1 taken over by Lotus. Now we are in set 2. Lotus starting as killer, as it would be Metrox as a Demogorgon. Should be very interesting here. As right now with Corrupt, he's looking around, what he can take. Right now, oh boy, playing the ninja role. Can't get anybody. Oh, we see some tracks here. Oh, someone in the far corner here. Not quite sure who it is. We'll find out soon enough. Oh man, oh my. Numero 10 in Killer Shack already puts the pallet down, taken over by Demogorgon as they go full through the Killer Shack. The full chase is on. Numero 10 making sure he knows that there is pallets all around. If he loses him or he's just peeling off as he tries to take Francesco over, gets hit with a pallet to the face, which he takes just fine. He's going to be able to hit Francesco 1 time as they go through. This is a lot here. Oh, and then taken down. Oh, what a shame here. So quickly as gens progress here, but only at about 45%. Dystopia had one at 50. Not sure what it is now with that being done by Francesco as they take their first hook here. Good job by Metox. Get it going and get it going quickly here. going for his next hunt. Here's the gen going pretty well here, probably a little over 50% going. Dystopia working on one at 50%, so is numero 10. Not sure if they're working on the same one. I'll have to look at it. I don't think so. I think that they're working on two separate ones. Daimao is working on one of themselves here. Oh, misses. This is not good. Trying to get numero 10, I believe, was around that corner. Working back at the gen at 90%. Francesco is still on the hook here. Not sure they're going to go for it. Probably going to prioritize gen before getting Francisco off of that particular hook. Dystopia around the corner here, putting pressure on, making them think. Wants to take the hit. Oh, not able to take the hit, but in the background, Daimao able to go for it, take a hit. Dystopia takes a hit, but goes down for the second hit. So it was a 1-for-1 trade here. Not sure that's exactly how they wanted to go, but that's exactly how it is now. Good job by them. One gen done. Numero 10 was working on gen at 50%, but had to leave as Metox getting closer to it. He's going to go with Killer Shack because there is a tremendous amount of tracks going inside of there. Not sure where it went to. Oh, out the window, it looks like it as the running begins. Francesco, oh no. They're running for their lives, trying to figure out their lives as they go back into the Killer Shack. Probably their best option here. Goes around the corner, takes a pallet, waiting. Going the right way. Not able to get the pallet down before Metox take Francesco down. Already had 2 hook states from being on so long. This will be the third. So Francesco will meet the entity in the sky. And this makes it a 3v1 with 2 gens done, 3 remaining. Good job by Metox, working it, putting the pressure in, not being rushed. Doing a tremendous job here. Lotus showing why they belong here. Metox, the main building here. Somebody through the window tries to play it just correctly. Does indeed as they hit Dameo. They're running for their lives around the main building. Hit a pallet, not that much useful. Able to go on the outside, going back in the main house. Most likely to grab that pallet again to make it a bit harder in a good way. Ooh, Metrox trying to play profit here, thinking that they would see Dameo come across, that they would continue. Oh, but yet he does as he gets around the corner. Still in the main building, through the middle, goes out the main wall here. Oh, I don't know why he didn't take that pallet that was in front of him, but instead turns right and goes right into a corner of the claws of the Demogorgon here, as this will be the male's first hook on the storage hook. Nonetheless, this leads to 5 hook states with 3 fresh, with 2 gens remain. Metrox doing a great job here, applying the pressure. It might seem kind of fast and then kind of slow, but nonetheless, the pressure is being applied here. Lotus doing a tremendous job while Oboy is feeling the pressure. Numero 10 getting chased. Going around the corner, takes a rock, takes a hit, goes around the rock. Not sure Metox is going to go down for that. Instead, he's going to crawl into his hole and get to the other side here. Waiting for someone to take that second floor. Probably a good space because he can either go down the step or he can go out that side ledge there. Take advantage of the sights. Doing a great job here. 2 gens remaining, pressure on. The only person that is fully healed is Dystopia, so it puts a lot of pressure on Daimayo and numero 10. Not a lot of refreshes here in healing. A little bit surprised. I would think that they would kind of go for that a little bit more, but no, that's not the plan. Not in the car. Oh, wait, hold on a sec here. The male gets fully healed. I think they might be together. Oh, no, they're not. Number 10 under pressure and gets taken down. He hasn't been hooked yet, so this would be his first hook here. That leaves with all 4 fresh done and 6 hook states. Still a good job here. Metox has to be careful, can't get too carried away, and can't prolong or let a chase prolong, because that could lead to a devastation of another gen being done. And before you know it, these survivors could escape. Right now, he's gonna full send on number 10 as he is running to the other side, grabs a pallet. Metrox is able to take down the pallet with his abilities here. He's still in full chase. Number 10 is number 10 takes down another pallet. Metrox does the same thing, takes a pallet down. We are in full chase. We are not leaving number 10's sight. We are doing this chase. This is a good chase. This should give ample time for Oboy to get another gen done, hopefully sooner than later. Yeah, we're playing peekaboo. We're going to get captured here unless he can do something. Oh, nice play here as he plays around it. Not able to get the pallet on time. Oh, no. Number 10 will be on his second hook. At least 7 hook states with all 4 fresh done up. 2 gens still remaining. I don't know. Usually in these circumstances, I like when the teams go, oh my goodness, this was so close. Must have been like probably at 90% with the 4 pistons blazing. Trying to work it here, trying to figure our lives out here. We're up in the hill. We have a beautiful view. We just have to capture at the right time. Gets off the hill with a jump. And we see the trails. You're not sure who is the person they're going for. Let's see. Maybe not the person they want, but the person they're going to get is the male. Gets put in a position. Mind you, everybody has been reset. The male takes a hit here. They're going to go full chase into the jungle gym, trying to lead them away from the gens. I hope this chase doesn't go too long for Metox and realizes that he is taken far and away from the gens here. And another gen pops here, 1 gen remaining. Good job by Oboy, putting him on it. Oh, Metox able to counter the 50-50 with a slide and grabbing him off the slide to put him on hook for his second hook. That would be 8 hooks of fresh. Talk's doing a great job with Demogorgon. Just tremendous pressure as needed for this here. Oh, doing the fireworks at the windows. Doesn't really do anything to slow Metox down as Dystopia takes another hit. He's going to go to the side here. And he's going to try to make up as much time as he can as another gen's getting done as Metox misses completely. Gets a hit, but takes a sacrifice of a pallet to the face. And now we're going to play the game in the Killer Shack here. Dystopia ever to figure it out and get through the window and knock the door. They're playing peekaboo. Dystopia decides to go to the basement, which is kind of a weird idea here. I don't know if it's up to make more time. Or it is. Wow, what a play, what a sacrifice, and what a play by Dystopia. Going to the basement here, giving his team enough time to get the last gen done here. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure actually that they're going to leave Dystopia on the hook in the basement, open up the gate and leave. And Metrox decides that, hey, I'll take the 2 kills and that will do just fine. So that will leave 10 hook states. Hook states. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's nothing to sneeze at, let me tell you. But that's what that leaves us off. So we're gonna take a small break, very small break, as we change over as we will go to the second half of this set with Oboy being the killer and Lotus survivors on top. All right, ladies and gents, welcome back to the second half of the set of Oboy versus Lotus here. Oboy now being killer, demonized as the killer, as Lotus are the survivors here. We have a 10 hook state, so 11 would win it by the killer here. Anything less is survivor win. So we're gonna have to see how this measures up. Corrupt takes over the 3 gens the farthest away. Oh, we already have a chase here by Fabra. Trying to get around the corner here. Demonize, trying to play the 50-50 just right. Oh no, totally misses Lara as they are able to walk away from this. Fabra doing a great job of it out right there. I mean, it broke my ankle, so it probably broke his, as now we're going to do a full chase on Alexandro. He's able to take a pallet down, causing the chase to go a bit further here. I think Demonize thought that other pallet was going to go down, but Alexandro is waiting. Now he pulls the pallet down, playing the 50-50 just right. Over the pallet, not able to get Alexandro here, taking a long time. Still misses. This is not looking good. He needs to get at least a hit here. He's putting so much effort into this. Alexandro playing it just right here. Able to get this pallet down before they get hit. This lasting longer into this chase here. Mango working on Gen at 45%. Metox already at 90, doing the Lord's work. Let me just say, Alexandro playing that so nicely, making Demonize work for those hits here. As one gen gets done here, no survivors have been on hook. Puts a lot of pressure on Demonize here. Finally finds Alejandro, probably able. No, cannot get the. Oh my goodness! It auto aims towards the rock. Not looking good for Oboy right now. Is he still under chase? Alejandro, oh no, finally gets a hit, chasing him like he owes him money. Going across here, probably take the window. No, he doesn't take the window. Instead, Demonize takes the window, trying to get across, not lose him, gets him on the corner and puts him down. Alexandro, this will be his first hook stage. Scourge hook right next to there, and not a good here. This is a good job. Listen, Lotus needs to keep their composure, keep it together, and they will get through with this. Demonize having a hard time. Just needs to be a little bit more patient here, and I think he get it done. Gonna look forward here. Alexandro still on hook. I'm not sure if they're gonna. No, they're not gonna leave him. They take him off hook here. Not sure if they're gonna go back here. He's gonna try to kind of go there by walking, just like anybody else would. Trying to figure out if they're gonna reset right there. Probably not. Probably not the best idea. Decides not to open the door for the first floor here as he goes around. Second gen gets done in one hook state. Oh my goodness, this is really snowballing in the other direction, at least for the advantage of the survivors. Yeah, it's just Demonize just having a hard time with the Demogorgon and just the common hits here. This is Alexandro again. Oh my goodness, Metox making sure protect the president, get in the way to make sure it just makes it a bit longer and a bit harder to take Alexandro down. Needs this down badly to get closer to a 3v1, which would give him more of a chance to get it here. Yes, he does. He gets him in a corner here. seeing if there's anybody else around the corner, but there is not. Instead, he takes a gen down. He's going to pick up Alexandro, put him on their second hook state. Mango working on a gen here, about 33%. Yeah, see, the trouble is he's hearing, Demonize is hearing a lot of these gens being done close to above 50%, making him a little bit nervous. As long as he's keep his composure, he can get things done. Alexander with 2 hook states, that's all we have with 2 gens done, 3 gens remaining. Mango working on a gen at 50%. Doing a great job comprehending the situation. I think he's going to hold tight to Alexandro to make sure they get that 3v1. The gen that was pretty close to being done by Mango is no longer as done as before as he gets hit here. Demonize decides to put the hole and next to the gen, so they go back to it. Tries to go back to Alexandro, making sure nobody is there. It looks like Fabra was at least to the gen, if not close to trying to get Alexandro off hook. I'm not sure if they're gonna just sacrifice Alexandro to get the gens done. We're gonna have to wait and see here. Oh, another gen is done. Mango was working on one. It was about 80%. Right now, there's a full chase with Fabra. Not sure if they're gonna try to attempt. And they do, and he does successfully as they take Alexandro off the hook. Fabra is taken down. Fabra's picked up, put on the hook. This is the 2 fresh with 3 total here as they be put on a gorge, but nonetheless to help them out. Survivor's doing a great job here. They just need to keep the grind here, keep the focus. They get Fabra off the hook here. Metox is still hurt, and so is Fabra. Demonize decides to go into his hole, come out the other end here, see if there's any survivors. And there's 2 survivors running away. Fabra. I think that's Mango, not 100% sure here. As we're looking across, I can hear them climb over the window. Doing a great job here. This going in and out of the jungle gym, going back into the hole. Gonna go to the other side, probably near Killer Shack. Yes, that's in fact. They get the pallet down, takes the pallet down. He's gonna go full chase on Mango. Trying to get him with his little shorts. Oh my goodness, Mango does an ankle breaking move, and the miss happens, but Demonize doesn't miss twice on that as he hits him the second go around. Tries to get him the third, but Pallet is dropped, gets in the way. Pallet gets hit. Mango goes full into the Z. Oh, entangled. Gonna take this other window here. Gonna go double back here. Demonize tries to get him to the window. Does not work out. This is Demonize is doing a pretty good job here. Oh no. Metox tries to help him to take a hit, but somehow Mango is taken down by Demonize and now taken to another Scourge hook that is in the corner of the map. Great job adding the pressure here. Trying to keep the composure. We got 3 fresh, 4 overall. Doing a great job here. Trying to think that somebody was in the locker. They were not. Mango taken off hook. Not sure if they'll have time for a proper reset. Alexandro's being seen now. Probably wants this particular hook. This hook would get him a big edge by having a 3v1, so he definitely wants that. Instead, Metrox is trying to play Protect the President versus Mango here. I'm not sure it's the best idea. If he's able to get this, he'll get all 4 fresh here. And another gen gets done with 1 gen remaining. Metrox playing it as best they can. There's no more pallets. They're gonna go to the corner. Gets taken down. Nicely done, by the way. A good chase. Sometimes chases is not about being long, it's about location. And that location was about as perfect as you can be if you are forced to go down. Right now, Demogorgon, demonized, uses the hole, gets to the other side, trying to apply pressure, knowing there's only one gen remaining, and still all 4 survivors are up and going. We have 6 hut states with all 4 fresh used up. And we see Mango with his, I don't know what you want to call those, a thong? I don't know. Let's call them short shorts just for the heck of it, as he's trying to get his cheetah shorts across over that window. It works successfully. Goes across the window again, trying to get across the other window, but doesn't work out for him as he goes down. This will be Mango's second. And this will be the 6th hit state with 4 fresh. Oh, head on! Oh, unbelievable. Just when you think everything was going the way of Demonized, he gets a head on and loses Mango off the shoulder. Still gets Mango off, but it doesn't matter because all gens are done. Even if he gets this hook state, if all 3 survivors get out, that leaves Lotus the overall win. So it really is going to come to how fast they can open up the doors here and get the fajitas out of here. I can see in the corner, I believe that's Metrox opening the door. And it looks like he wants to keep Mango for himself. Demonized. As the other 3 are there. Metrox leaves. If Alexander Febra leaves, that leaves Lotus to overall win the match. That is all they wrote. But good job by both teams. Oboy did a great job as Lich. It's just when it came to Demogorgon, not as great as Lotus was. It just made a world of difference. I hope to see them again, but as of today in this match, Lotus wins. Great matchup by both teams. Hope to see them again. Thank you for stopping by Ashen's Trials. Hope to see you soon. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.